every single person that I had stitched using the food stamp files was a stay-at-home mom. So here's a top 10 list of things that I think, in my opinion, that you should be doing if you are a stay-at-home mom or are contemplating becoming a stay-at-home mom. I fully understand that not everybody's families are the same, but this is what works in my house, and I'll show you why. Thing number one, I do everybody's laundry. I do every damn body's laundry. I wash, I dry, I put away. My kids can do their own laundry. My 12-year-old, a lot of times now, will do his own laundry because he wants it done when he wants it done. Otherwise, their laundry gets done on my time. Number two, you should meal plan and do all of the shopping. Sitting down for an hour, hour and a half out of your week and meal planning every single meal that you've got for the next 7 days. And then making a list of everything that you need in order to make those meals happen, and then getting in your car and going to do it, or doing it online. Either way, you gotta go pick them up. Unless you have them delivered, which is awesome. We don't have that. We live too far away. Number three is managing your family's expenses and making sure that all the bills get paid every single month. You have the time to sit down and do that. You have the time to make the phone calls. You have the time to log on and pay the bills. You have the time to organize them. Our next thing, cleaning up the everyday spaces that you use. In our house, it's primarily the kitchen. The kitchen needs to be cleaned every single day, twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. And doing a deep clean in each room once a week. It's vacuum, mopping, wiping the windowsills, wiping the baseboards, getting the dust. Your responsibility to make sure that your home is a clean and safe and calm place to come home to. Thing number next, mowing and yard work. This one might be a touchy one. I do it in my house because I love to mow. I've always loved to mow. It's been ingrained in me mowing. I don't know why. Plus, my husband works in a plant and it's 150 degrees in there any given day and it smells really bad. And so I couldn't imagine having to work all day there for like 9 and 10 hours, then to have to come home and go back out into the swamp and mow the lawn. If your husband's a lawn guy, then, you can scratch that one. Thing number next, cook all the meals. You have to be cooking all of the meals, and you really should be making a lot of them from scratch. The snacks, the meals. Pretty give or take on the lunches, though. My kids do love the chicken nuggets and they do love to have some chips for lunch, and they do, and a lot of times they get an allowance, and so they'll walk down to the gas station and get pizza. Breakfast and dinner non-negotiables. I make them from scratch. I try new recipes so things don't get boring. I try to take into account what people like and what they don't like. Number next thing is making all the appointments, and this one I'm really fucking bad at. I hate doing it. I hate calling the dentist. I hate calling the school. I hate it. There isn't a long list of things that I don't like about being a stay-at-home mom, but having to make all the appointments is one of them. Next one is being a chauffeur. You need to be taking them kids where they need to go. You need to be taking them to their practices, to their summer camps. You need to be taking them to their friends' houses or picking friends up and bringing them back to your house. That's you. That's all you. You're home all day. What else do you have to do? That is part of your job as their mother, is to ensure that they get where they need to go until they can get themselves where they need to go. Our kids are older. They can walk now. One's going to be driving in another year or two. They were little. That was all on me. Get in a car seat. We got to go. Get in a car seat. We got to come back. That's your job. That's part of your job. Except we have making sure that we're planning and we're financing each event that we have to go to. Our kids play summer basketball and they've got tournaments, and they're usually every weekend, and those tournaments cost a little bit because we're constantly eating out, or we're constantly going, or we're constantly doing this. Tournaments cost to get into, concessions cost to get. It's my job to plan that out, and it is my job to ensure that we have the additional exposable income, which I'll do a video on another day, to make sure that we have that covered. Right down to where are we going to eat, how much is it going to cost, how much are we going to need, how much gas are we going to use, the last time that the oil has been changed, when's the last time it had a tune-up, is it going to make it, do we trust it? That falls on me. And last but not least, it is teaching your kids everything that I've listed here how to do for themselves at some point. I do a lot for my kids, but that's because they are all in sports, and sports run all week long, and then they have strength conditioning and weight training, and that runs all week long, and so they're constantly on the go, so it's no big deal for me to make sure that their laundry is done. It's no big deal for me to make sure that they've got snacks on the counter for when they get home. I have to make sure that they understand that they know how to do it on their own, and they do, because I'm not going to live forever. They have to learn to do for themselves. They also have to learn to do for others, because the situation could be flipped. If they grow up and get married and let's say both of them are going to have to work, then you know what? Then they're both going to have to pitch in, and they're going to have to know how to do things. I run my home like I run a business, and like I'm the CEO of that business, and all the people that live here, they're employed. And what I've learned is that if I have happy, healthy employees, I got a happy, healthy home.